Hey, we're live. What's up? Welcome to the first episode of Confidently Wrong. I'm your host, Chris Nougat.
I'm Pat Dugan.
And today we have a very special guest with us. the big red machine. He's smiling from ear to ear.
This is great.
He's a comedian. He's a clam digger. He's a former basketball player. He's funny. It's Casey Watson, guys.
Hey, guys.
He plays Fortnite sometimes. He's got a girlfriend.
I watched him bomb a time or two.
He's the sweetest guy. Watched him eat shit. He loves beans. I picked him up at Chipotle Burrito Bowl. He loves beans.
Wait, do you love beans?
Big bean guy.
I had both types of beans.
Like black and pinto?
Yep.
Huh. Do you like olives?
Black olives.
Okay. Do you like olives?
No, I don't like olives.
Okay. I feel like every time I talk to someone about olives or beans, they always like one type but hate the other type.
I like both types. More indecisive, I think, on beans. I don't know which ones I like, so I just go, let's throw them both in. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
You ever go to like a Chipotle or like a restaurant like that? They ask you if you want stuff and you're like, I don't even know what these things are.
What the fuck's this green stuff?
There's like a really good Mediterranean place here in Maine. You go there, Jaffa.
Love it.
Yeah, 2 locations in Maine, really, really fucking good. But they go in there and it's just like 20% of the menu. I don't know what it is. and sometimes I go with my girlfriend. I'm like, what is Baba Ganoush?
Thought that was a genie.
Yeah.
That was a food.
Yeah.
You serve, like, what is this, couscous?
Yeah.
Just making stuff up? These little
What is
beads?
couscous?
It's little beads, like little rice beads.
Yeah, they're like, well, you never had couscous? Oh, you
Sounds like a
can't
bird.
you're gluten free.
Sounds like
I'm also gluten-free. Where was that in the credits?
I forgot. It's a
Gluten-free
big
comedian.
part of his act.
It's the whole
Gluten-free.
act.
So anyway, I had something I want to bring up. I've been taking a lot of L's socially lately, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it. So my girlfriend is finishing physical therapy school. She had they do like a poster, like presentate, like they have a project and then they present on it. And I went to the presentation and I was like, this is gonna be fucking boring. And I took an edible before I went and I was like, this won't affect me at all. And then it hit and I'm like, okay, this has affected me quite a bit. And I'm going down the hallway to go to the bathroom and her roommate's mom walks by me in the hallway and I've met her before but didn't recognize her, and she full on waves to me and says hi, and I just don't acknowledge it at all. And in my head I was like, you played it real cool. She was probably
She had no idea.
She was probably talking to someone behind you. Just keep going. And then I was like, I'll hedge my bets. I'll do a little head nod just in case, and I'll keep it moving. And then like a half hour later, her roommate's just like, hey, I heard you just didn't acknowledge my mom at all when she said hi to you.
It's like, no, I stood perfectly still, so she couldn't see me. She didn't even see me move at all.
And then because I was high, I was like, oh, okay, I'll find her and explain everything that was going on.
It's like, no, you don't understand. I don't know how to talk to people,
Yeah.
so I took drugs before this social interaction.
Well, then I had another one later because then a girl at the presentation who I've met from like social interactions with like those people or whatever. She was basically they served like wine at the event, like the fancy where it's $10 for like a cup of wine. But I guess she like brought Jello shots and it was a secret. So she comes up to me and she's like, do you want a muffin? And I go like, sure. And then we walk over. She goes, muffin's a code word. And then his eyes was like, I want a fucking muffin. And then
You alcoholic.
yeah. And then she like gestures to a tray of muffins. And I'm like, I don't think you know what code word means. And then she lifts it up and then she just has a tray of Jello shots. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I was just like, can I also have a muffin? And she was like, yeah, it's banana nut. I was like, never mind. Yeah. And then I just took a Jello shot. And then I was like, oh, you must just not want to share with everyone. So I went to go take it. She's like, you can't take it right here. My administrators are here.
I love just coming up with like weird rules and then not telling
Yeah.
anyone and then just enforce them randomly.
So
Like,
then
you
I'm-
fucking idiot.
yeah.
You didn't know that you couldn't take this shot here, you adult. You legal-aged adult drinker.
Are you No, she's right. It is weird to take Jello shots.
No, you
Green Jello
can't do it, but it's like I was never in a situation where I was like, I'm going to this presentation for 2 hours. I need Jello shots.
100%.
Yeah.
Are you like a lick around the thing to loosen it up first?
I think you have to. I don't know.
Some people just try to like
Slurp
eat
it. Yeah.
What is that, freshman?
I got really.
I lick around the rim.
I think it's just the most efficient way.
Yeah, he does. I heard.
Clip it.
Big bean guy. I was doing that at just slurping them right up at a party once, and then people were like, "That was so cool, do it again." And then like
That was awesome.
15 Jello shots later, like you got
Jesus Christ.
my brother-in-law's here. You got to show my brother-in-law this cool move
what part
you're
are
doing.
you at? Like a third grade party?
Yeah, wait, how old were you?
There's a college, like
Okay.
junior. But
Wait, so everyone was like, because that is the dream, is to be like, you're so good
literally
at Jello
Like,
shots.
coolest
You are
person
so
I've ever
fucking
seen.
good
Yeah.
at Jello shot. No,
'Cause,
I'd be like, hey everyone, and they go, and they go.
Because like the
Yeah.
absolute peak would be you're at a party in college, you're playing Pong, and then everyone's like, cut out the music. Look at how this guy plays.
This guy is amazing.
This guy, he bounced on the table and no one even saw it coming.
That is like the frat guy equivalent of like I stood up to them in the coffee shop and everyone clapped.
Oh yeah.
That is that's our version.
Someone did the celebrity shot and I beat him, and I'm not fucking kidding. It was LeBron James.
He said, "Wow, I should retire
Yeah.
from
He
basketball."
shook my hand and he said, "You should have my jersey. You should be playing out
Take
there
my
instead of
son's
me."
spot on the Lakers. You get in there.
Yeah. Do you ever get just like psychotic comics adding you on Facebook?
All the time.
Yeah.
In fact, 2 of them this morning.
Do you accept or do you reject
I
typically?
used to accept all of them.
What do you do now?
Leave them in the inbox. Just
That's fair.
don't do anything.
I like accepting him just because I like going on Facebook and being like, all right, what's going on today? But I don't know if I told you this. I had one where I usually have like a 1 strike policy, where it's like if I see a post from them that's just too insane, I just get rid of them. And I had one where he added me, and then like the very next day, I see him make this post that it was sharing someone's Facebook profile and saying like, "Hey everyone, PSA. Do not send this guy money. It is not the real Kyle Rittenhouse." And then immediately I go to the comments. Is exactly what I'm thinking. We're just like, "Hey, don't donate to any Kyle Rittenhouse."
I'm trying to think of the guy. There was like a guy on that I had that was posting something. It was like he was like calling out other comics. And then
Oh, really?
And then all the other comments were like, "Aren't you the pedophile, dude?"
It's always the pedophile that has the most to say.
If I'm a pedophile, I'm not talking, dude.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
The quiet pedophile.
Yeah.
It's a John Grisham album.
Well, you're really giving the game away when the Pope is refusing to speak.
Yeah.
the Pope has taken a vow of silence.
Yeah. Well, I like to think that well, maybe we can cut this if it's just too dark or whatever. But like, you know, like in the Catholic Church, whenever like a priest like messes up or whatever, they like just silently transfer him to like another church. I just like to imagine they treat that like they're CIA agents, where like they come home and they're just like quickly packing by. They're like, "I have to go right now." And then there's just like a little boy being like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "This was always the deal."
In the Vatican calls him, is like, hot or cold?
Yeah.
Am I going somewhere hot or
Like,
somewhere cold?
"Where are you going?" I was like, "I can't tell you. I can't tell you that."
Chris almost got me trapped by the church today.
Really?
Yeah, when I was sitting on the corner.
I
these
was making him
Oh,
wait.
that big church around the corner?
It was the Church of Latter-day Saints. So
Damn.
their vests said.
Those are Mormons, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. They want me to go to church tomorrow. So
Yeah, that's their
I'll be
their
there.
main thing.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
you.
they
They
all
said-
want you to go to church.
They wrote
you
tomorrow.
me and my friend want you to come to church tomorrow. And I said, I'm all set. And then I walked away and then walked back to my corner because you still weren't
I
there.
was keeping
Yeah.
him waiting. I was picking
I'm
him up
always-
at the Madewell.
I'm always nice to them, I feel like.
I mean, they're nice, but
they
we've
could be
talked
right.
about this on our pod before. But Mormons scare the shit out of me.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
We have
trust
talked
them.
about
You
that.
don't trust Mormons?
No,
Yeah, no one should
Fastest
get that
growing-
much pussy. You're right.
That's right.
fastest growing religion, multiple wives.
Fastest growing in like
I'm pretty sure they're the fastest growing religion in the world.
like
right
in
now.
pure numbers or like
Yeah.
percentage wise.
Pure
They
numbers,
started from
cash.
Yeah.
Cash.
They have more money that they have like almost $1 trillion.
Well, it's because they like everyone who's in it is just like complete. Like everyone who's in it gives them all of their money.
Yeah.
It's because there's no divorce.
Yeah,
They don't have to split their money.
There you go.
I used to work with a woman who was married to a Mormon guy, and then the way she explained it was just kind of like,
Is that bad news?
yeah, I gotta give the church, 20% of my paycheck. I don't agree with it, but that's what my husband
You have
wants
to give the church 20%?
Yeah.
I think it's like there's a minimum that's not that high, but then most people are like, I'll give them 30%. What am I going to do with it?
What am I going to do with that money?
What am I going to do with it?
What am I going to do?
Save it?
Invest it?
Yeah.
I'm not a big religious person, but there's a family member of my mom's that is super religious.
Mhm.
But she gives a lot of money to the church. She doesn't
Really?
have money to be giving to the church.
Yeah.
They never do.
But I will say she's prayed for a lot of stuff. Ended up working out.
Yeah. Like what kind of stuff?
My brother to make it home safe one time.
Oh, wow.
And what do you know?
Hey, you know
didn't
what?
Die?
Hey, alive and well.
Hey,
Yeah.
prove me. I mean,
Yeah, you know what I mean? I can't remember any good examples, but
yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
Well,
She start praying for peace in the Middle East. Maybe.
I feel like that kind
Well, it's
of
not
like,
waste a wish, you know?
that's that kind of reminds me, like, I feel like a lot of that's like bullshit though, where it's like the same as astrology, where it's just like, I've looked into it and your sign is going to be good today.
Oh, of
like
course.
every
No,
single one's just like, I think
right.
good things are going to happen today.
100%.
Well, it's funny. Every horoscope is like, you are the fucking best.
Yeah.
You are amazing and so beautiful.
Yeah. Or it's the same thing like that Nostradamus guy where it's like everyone's like, oh my God, his predictions came true. And they're all just like, something bad is going to happen at some point.
What do you know? Something bad happened.
Oh my God, something bad happened.
It's like something bad's always happening.
Yeah. Or it's always like, there's going to
Hot
be
take.
a city. There will be a city with a tower and something bad will happen.
A storm's coming.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it's
did.
raining tomorrow.
Is that
He was right.
was he the guy that said there was going to be like a large bird that took out you know what I'm talking about? No, I sound like an absolute idiot.
100% sounds like something he would say. He
There's gonna
probably
be-
said there's going to be a large
No,
bird.
like
you're not going to believe how
No, like there's going to be
big this
two
bird is.
large birds fall from the sky or something.
Yeah.
Was that not hit?
That's probably
Okay,
it. Sounds
okay.
like the type. It'd be like, oh, there's a lion and he will barf, and then something bad will.
Sounds like a
happen.
Johnny Cash song.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, but Johnny Cash barfed from all the heroin he was doing, and then they'll be like, Nostradamus said.
he predicted 9/11.
That's exactly what Nostradamus said was going to
All the
happen.
shots. All the
Or I
shots.
think Nostradamus predicted The Simpsons
Nice.
or something like
There's
that.
going to be these yellow guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah.
And one of them loves
Yeah,
pranks.
Bart will not want to go to school.
He's going to have to draw on the whiteboard. Oh, did Nostradamus really predict the 9/11 terrorist attack?
Probably. Oh, is that the two birds?
Oh,
Okay.
two birds.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's, how often in history has there been two birds? Probably a lot.
Well, I've never seen a building fly, so I think he's still wrong.
I think it's usually 3 birds and they're outside of a window.
Wow.
Thanks, dude.
Damn, big
Nice.
reggae guy
Yeah.
over here. Huh?
Big reggae.
Big Bob Marley guy. Huh? Do you like Bob Marley?
The comedian, it's great.
No, the musician.
My oldest brother used to listen to him a lot, but I never really got into Bob Marley myself.
That's fair. There was like a 6-month period where I was like, this Bob Marley guy's pretty great. This guy rocks.
Try weed for the first time? or-
No, it was for whatever reason. I was like in college, and then it was after I had tried weed, but I just randomly was like, this Bob Marley, oh my God. I
was onto
shouldn't worry.
something. He was onto something.
I shouldn't worry about
Hey.
a thing.
No cry because there's no woman. There's no woman making me cry. This guy was onto something. Dude.
If you couldn't be a comic,
Mm-hmm.
but you had to be on stage somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what do you think you're choosing? Like you got magician. I'll even give you mime.
Pearl Jam cover band.
Yeah.
You could do cover band. You could
Yeah, probably cover band.
Yeah, cover
Yeah,
band.
that's probably, it's got to be the second best
one
one.
band. Or are you doing like last night? I worked that show and it was just all 90s. It didn't
Mhm.
sound like anybody.
Yeah.
But you're just gonna just play the songs and
I would
basically
do-
karaoke up there. Or
I
are you
would
going?
just,
I would have a rotating list. I'd be Blink 182, Pearl Jam. Be like, oh, where are you? You know,
Nice.
I just wanted to.
Yeah,
take
you
that
should
out
yell that
first,
into the
then.
I would-
pull it away from my
I-
face.
I would
Sorry.
probably just listen to a bunch of bands and then figure out which one I could sing the most like, and then just do that band.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was re-laughing at you. Should yell.
that improv show we were supposed to do.
Oh yeah,
they had me sing, and the guy was like, "Dude, Taking Back Sunday," and I was like, "I have no idea what the
What's
fuck that even
It's
sounds
like a punk band.
And then I started doing that voice, and it was like, "That's
get closer.
That's perfect."
I want to talk about this. Can you pull up on TikTok Australian clown college woman? Have you guys heard about this?
No, but
this is gonna be great.
I'm intrigued.
This American woman just got sentenced to a year in prison for bringing a Golden gun to Australia. And this, as the woman said, she just came to Australia to attend clown college. So apparently when she arrived, customs asked her if she was carrying any prohibited items on her, and she said no. With the customs officer then asking, "What about the gun in your bag?" To which she replied, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that." They then ended up reviewing her phone, which revealed she had searched online, "Can I have a gun in my suitcase?" and set a calendar entry with a note reminding her to put gun in suitcase.
Don't forget, commit crime.
Put a gun in suitcase. That would be like exactly the same if you were like a drug dealer and then you had a counter that's like put fentanyl in cocaine and then distribute it to people.
How to put fentanyl in cocaine with no one knowing.
Like, can I put fentanyl into cocaine and then give to people?
I just love like the TSA agent being like a smart ass to be like, "Oh, well, what about the gun in your bag?"
Yeah. I mean, that's
like,
pretty fair though. If you're like, "Hey, do you have anything you're not supposed to have?"
The way the guy was explaining it sounded very snarky. Was that Philip DeFranco?
It was Philip
I think it was Philip DeFranco.
That's classic snark. You know what I mean? Like, so that happened.
Yeah.
He's like holding the gun. Like,
I like him much better than the other Francos around. You know what I mean?
What? I don't even. Who's this?
Like James Franco.
James Franco.
That freaking jerk.
What about Dave
sounds like a
Franco?
real jerk.
I actually don't mind Dave Franco.
What did James Franco do?
He was creepy.
Getting pussy. Oh yeah, being creepy. Yeah, no, he's being creepy. You guys are right.
No, I think it was.
Yeah, because who wouldn't want to fuck college girls, right?
Well, because I think he randomly was like,
This is going out on a limb here.
Who would want to do that?
I think at some point he was like, I think he was like,
fully don't want to do it.
Yeah,
So funny.
No, yeah, who would want to fuck girls in the Sorry.
he just
Sorry.
he decided this acting thing is pretty cool, but I think I'm just going to teach English at college. And then I think all these women were like, "Hey, he's being creepy and like taking advantage of me, and he's our professor." And then they did that movie about The Room. And then Seth Rogen, one of the actors, was like, "Hey, James Franco is being really creepy to me." And then Seth Rogen was like, "Listen, we got to make the movie."
Look, who else is gonna be Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah, are you gonna be Tommy Wiseau?
Are you gonna wear a black wig? You gonna paint your face white? You gonna be Tommy Wiseau?
They don't talk now, though, right? Seth Rogen and
No,
I'm sure they talk. They're like publicly not friends.
Yeah, publicly
but,
cut ties or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, if James Franco wants to call in, honestly, you could. I mean, if he keeps, you could probably get him for cheap. That'd be fun.
A little discount.
Just get James Franco. Do like a cameo from James Franco for like he'll charge $500. We give him 20. Say, what the fuck are you gonna do then? Huh? Get a movie? You're gonna be an As I Lay Dying? You fucking piece of garbage. Fuck you. Then we get him. Then we get him to say happy birthday.
Get a happy birthday from James Franco.
when I said yes to this, I didn't know this was an anti-James Franco podcast.
Oh, I don't know if I maybe I wasn't clear. I'm pro James Franco.
I forgot. Yeah.
I'm gonna get James Franco to do a cameo and say Chris Nugent said I did nothing wrong.
I don't know much of an opinion either way. I just think it'd be funny to like take fallen celebrities and then like fuck them over for small amounts of money to do cameos.
I would like that a lot. Did you see this Luigi Mangione guy?
Yeah,
you guys see this? Speaking of Italian guys,
about this guy.
No, but did you see the photos of him getting walked into the courtroom like he's fucking Bane or something?
No, they put a mask on him.
No, like they have him like in handcuffs, surrounded by like 30 cops, like he's Hannibal Lecter.
They should give him the mask, like he's Hannibal Lecter.
He bites.
Yeah,
he keeps biting.
But
biting his lower lip. That sexy bastard.
He is a hottie.
He's a hottie.
I hear people haven't been saying this for the past 3 weeks, but
I hear they gave him a bad haircut on purpose. Is that true?
They're probably just like, look at how hot this guy is. We can give him the worst haircut.
Well, I think that's the idea.
Yeah.
Is like, he's a hot guy. Let's give him a bad haircut.
But he's
Make him
still
look
hot.
worse.
Hot guys can have bad haircuts. You know?
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Look at me.
Yep. You're doing it.
I'm living proof.
that's right. But no, I don't know. I was arguing with my dad for like 55 minutes about Luigi Mangione. Where do you guys fall on it?
I just think it is hilarious how like public debate in this country went from like should gay people be allowed to get married to like CEO shot good.
Yeah.
You know, like it is crazy the how far we've gone.
Someone tried to shoot.
You're right. Both are wrong. You're right, Chris.
both are crazy debates, but it's just like I thought we'd get less crazy. We've only gotten more crazy.
Yeah. Well, someone tried to shoot that Nick Fuentes guy.
Yeah,
The,
good.
like, Proud Boy guy. I mean, sure.
Chris is real pro.
Yeah, Chris is real hot
killing
take. Yeah.
people.
James Franco did nothing wrong. Nick Fuentes should die.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call the victims sluts. I realized what I did. I apologize.
I was kidding about the James Franco thing, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's
Yeah, just to be clear,
Nick Fuentes.
that is bad that James Franco.
Did you see the video? There was a video of Nick Fuentes, like some girl.
Hold on. Who is this guy?
He's like
so-
I think he's a Proud Boy guy.
He's like an online.
With that
Boys.
spicy of a name?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
he keeps saying. He's like, no, I'm not a white supremacist. My last name's Fuentes. 'Cause-
I think he's got a point.
True.
and so he's like a right wing troll or whatever. He's like worked with Kanye for a little bit when he was like really going fucking crazy.
This guy's got some points.
Yeah. And he tweeted out. He said, "Your body, my choice," is what Nick
He
Fuentes.
started that?
He started the "Your body, my choice" thing. So then some girl.
I take it back. This guy doesn't have any points.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking piece of shit. I don't care if he gets shot because this woman like knocked on his door and was like filming him, and then he like pepper sprays her immediately. Just like opens the door and pepper sprays this woman for knocking on his door,
Yeah.
and then he grabs her camera and then like goes inside the house with his camera, and it's just like, you know, it's like 12 in the afternoon, just pitch black, like not a light on in that. Like he's literally just sitting in his living room, shrouded in darkness, just like waiting for people to come try to kill him.
Damn.
Because
He pepper sprayed this woman, took
Yes.
her phone, camera, whatever it was,
Yeah.
and then just kept recording in his own house,
Yeah,
and then put that video out
I guess.
of just him in the dark.
Well, she called the cops, so maybe they got the phone back and shit. But yeah, it was just like he's just going full like a taxi driver in his
That's wild.
fucking apartment.
I think my take is I'd either like things to get better and this doesn't happen, or I'd like it to get so bad that like Dave Portnoy gives a bad pizza review and then someone's like, I'm gonna kill Dave Portnoy.
Vigilante justice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill
Yeah,
you.
I
Dave
either
Portnoy.
want it to stop completely or I want it to get so crazy that it happens all the time.
Yeah, I would like things to be chill.
I'd like things to be chill.
You
That'd
think
be
things are
awesome.
gonna be chill, Casey.
No,
Yeah,
nope. I want it to be just like the end of the first Joker movie.
Yeah.
Just chaos in the streets.
Mhm.
dancing on
and
police
hope
cars.
hope for the sequel that
Yep.
disappoints you.
And then I'd like it to end in singing. I do enjoy a good singing.
Yeah. Did you see the second one? The second
No.
Joker?
It just keeps being advertised to me on HBO.
They keep telling me it's bad, so I'm gonna keep listening to them.
pretty bad.
Yeah, I've also heard it's bad.
I also just don't like musicals.
It's a musical.
Yeah.
I mean, where have you been?
Yeah,
you didn't know that?
I had no idea.
That's why it's bad.
Yeah.
It's a full-on fucking musical.
It's a musical
whole thing.
with Lady Gaga.
Does it go?
Lady Gaga can sing, but what's
Yeah, of
his name,
course.
like,
Yeah, they
doesn't know
both-
how to sing.
Oh, really?
I
He's not a good
I
singer?
thought I heard that he was like not a good singer.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Because like that's kind
Yeah.
of part of it is like that he's insane and like
Oh.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
I
that
don't get any of my information from real places though, so
yeah.
don't take anything
Hey,
I ever say.
We don't call it confidently wrong
Yeah.
for nothing, pal.
Oh.
We've been confidently
That-
wrong.
oh,
for
I
the
just
past
got it.
28 minutes. Yeah, no, nothing we say is right.
Oh. Well, a lot of the stuff you
mean-
said was right wing for sure. but-
No, okay. I got a little off the rails. I was kidding about the James Franco thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, who would want to fuck their professor? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who would want to fuck a hot actor?
It is also funnier to like
Who would want to do that?
to say those takes wearing a 2014 state swimming championship sweatshirt.
I'm
And be like, me? I'm fine.
You know, at this swim meet, I was not even kidding. On paper, the slowest in the entire meet.
awesome.
That's
Did you know
pretty
that?
good. Why would I know that?
Like, oh, Chris was a swimmer. Let's look
you
up
know
the
that?
2014 state results.
Yeah.
Literally the slowest in the entire meet.
What do you mean on paper? You were the slowest.
Yeah.
in the entire meet then.
No, but if you saw him in the pool, you'd be like, "That's the fastest."
I looked,
He is cutting through the
I
water.
looked so fast. I glide, dude. I'm a dolphin in there. I got disqualified once for making a dolphin call as I dove off the swim block.
That's illegal.
Yeah,
They don't like
That was good.
Not allowed to, that was pretty good, right?
That was not bad. You should incorporate that on stage somehow.
Yeah. There was a when we worked the Cam Patterson show. One of his openers started his set by going, and I liked that a lot.
That was awesome.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty
I
good.
hate loud noises.
Yeah,
You really do. I've seen you.
Yeah.
I've seen you recoil at that. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
to watch
or I've seen
that.
you literally cover your ears. And go, "Ah!" that always.
But you're right.
gets me.
Autism is funny, Chris. You guys ever? Yeah, I'm gonna go worse. You guys ever just scared that one of the open micers is just gonna shoot us all?
Kinda. Yeah. Sometimes.
I remember when we were doing shows at Free Street, a guy showed up and he bombed unbelievably hard, and then like we all made fun of him because he was like viciously homophobic. So we're like, "Hey, fuck you, go fuck yourself." And then he posted on Facebook,
Chris.
He's winning us back.
I'm telling a real story, and in real life, I'm the best guy. No, but he was posting on Facebook. He was like, saying all this shit, like, you'll remember me,
Oh, that's
like
right.
I will live, like saying some really ominous, creepy shit.
Mhm.
And then I like shared it with our group chat for the Free Street comedy thing. I was like, hey, this guy's saying some weird shit. Like, I don't know what we want to do about this. I don't think there's anything we can do about this because I don't know if you know this, how police work works. They can't do anything unless they actually kill you. So we're like, our hands are kind of tied here. Call me when he shoots you, okay? Because I can't help
What
you
a
right now.
flip from Chris.
And then like people who if they felt threatened, they would like absolutely be like, hey, call the cops. And they were like looking at me like, you're kind of overreacting a little bit, Chris. I'm like, I don't think I'm overreacting at all. I think that's a very adequate reaction to a guy threatening on
A guy showed up to the open mic the other day and brought his backpack on stage.
See, that's scary.
On
Didn't,
stage.
yeah, but didn't have his notebook out of the backpack yet. So he gets up there and starts unzipping it.
Oh, nope.
Oh, no.
And I did realize that there is part of me that even if he would have pulled out a gun, I would have been like, ugh, a prop comic. As I got gunned down, I'm like, you're still a hack.
Okay,
dude.
Gallagher.
I mean, there's definitely been times where like, because you bring a backpack a lot. There's been times where I'm like, Casey's been real bummed out lately, and then you see the backpack, I'm like, ooh.
Oh, speaking of which, at Madewell today, so I bring my backpack everywhere, and I knew I was coming here, so I left with my bag, and I walked in, and I was like, you're not supposed to have a bag in like a store, like a retail store like that.
Mhm.
So I like left it and just like walked away, like on the like inside, but in the corner, and I was like, damn, that's also a suspicious look.
Yeah.
Like throw your backpack in the corner and like run away.
Like, nobody look.
Yeah.
Please
Well,
no one
also,
look.
I've definitely I've been like in a bad mood before, and like I've gone to like
You?
a convenience store, and
I
remember-
think you would like that one. Sorry.
yeah, me. But I remember like going to like a 7-Eleven, and then they're like, you have to leave your backpack here, and then there's like a little cubby system. And I was like, what is this fucking kindergarten? And I just leave.
Well, I'm not trustworthy.
Yeah. Where it's like, yeah, obviously, obviously I'm gonna steal.
Is there a bathroom break on this podcast?
There can be.
There can be.
May I go to the bathroom?
You may go to the bathroom.
You may. If you are.
I don't want to,
Okay.
I can't think of the word, but expose clean butthole.
Uh-huh.
You ever tried his tushy that's in there?
Dude, is it nice?
I accidentally turned it a little too far, and it was like a fire hose in me.
You mean you came super?
Oh, I was like, I hope I don't discover something about myself.
That'd be funny. You look at the settings of the one all the way to the right's freshman year of college.
So it's like you're getting bent over a barrel by Aquaman. You know what I mean?
But is
I
it good?
noticed that in there.
Do you feel more clean?
I
having
do.
used it?
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I love it. I might get one.
Did you just say,
You
how about
should.
me?
Yeah, I thought you tried it.
You think I showed up here and just was like, well, time to straddle up?
I don't know what you guys were
all week.
I know what you guys were doing on your.
excited.
No,
I you guys were doing your best friend time.
I just got here. Oh, we have a. Ooh.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Can you see it, Pat?
Yes.
We got.
Let's check in on Reddit.
We're checking in on Reddit.
In this segment, Garrett, our lovely producer, shows us material from the internet, and we comment on it, usually showing that we are not very smart.
Sounds right up my alley.
Yeah, there you
We're
go.
gonna read through. And do you want to go first, Pat, or should I take the first one?
Why don't you take the first one?
Okay. Yes, enjoy the main host.
That's right.
Garrett, do you want to? There's two. Are there roles? What are the roles? in this?
Yes. So let me preview this one. So this is from a Reddit page called "Am I Overreacting?" Yep. So this is a text exchange between two people. I will read you the headline and then the little blurb about it, and then I'll let you guys go.
Perfect.
So, am I overreacting for blocking friend over texts? It all started with him, 21 male, sending me, 24 female, a TikTok he made of himself dancing, and clearly he didn't like my reaction. We've been close friends for over 10 years, and we're prone to having fights, and we always would reconcile after a while, but I'm not sure about this time. I blocked him on TikTok and Snapchat, but before I could block him on Messenger, he sends these last texts. Should I give him another chance and unblock him?
Okay, just real quick before we put up, if you ever have a relationship with someone where you are prone to fights,
and you
block them.
and you don't fuck.
Yeah.
You aren't dating.
Yeah, she was talking about like she blocks him all the time.
Yeah.
I've never blocked anybody.
I don't know. I have no one in my life I'm prone to fights with. That's crazy.
Let's see if they're overreacting.
All right.
Put ourselves in their shoes. So, watch my TikTok crying face. TikTok. That's what I meant.
Why I thought that was a crackhead.
That was the lamest answer possible. Could have said, "Damn, that was cool," and then another video to distract you. You're really just a
But it wasn't though.
jealous you can't dance or do shit the way I do, motherfucker.
Then the video, Obama exists.
You're really just a hater. Holy shit. You don't want to admit people have certain qualities that you don't possess. LMAO.
Okay.
Yeah, we know. Lame bitch. Boring.
If it's one of them days, I'm not talking to you, RN.
One of them days. I don't give a fuck. Bye, lame ass. Go reflect a little. Oh boy. Let go. People are cooler than you. Get over it. You're not all that. I know I like to suck your clit to make you feel a little better, even though you don't appreciate it. But the truth is, you're not. Oh, get the fuck out of my life right now. Hurry, block me. Now. Mad, I'm better. Mad, I'm everything. And you can't admit it. I am Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior. Mad, I'm better. Mad at everything. Oh, Jesus. You can't admit it. Annoying as fuck when you don't want to accept it. Ha ha ha. Looking lame, dry, and jealous as fuck. Bitter ass, petty ass, old woman.
Damn.
Jesus Christ, dude. So
I
it sounds like there was a little bit of a sexual.
No, you know what?
Yeah.
Overreacting. Hey, you know what? Guy, fully on the right.
Yeah, no. Guy sending 24 texts with no response. Proportionate reaction.
Over different mediums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First, you start on Instagram.
Yeah, it started out on Instagram, then moved to TikTok. Now he's posting on our Facebook wall.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
But I would say,
Dumbass bitch with your dry ass muff.
oh, definitely
Jesus
prone
Christ.
to arguing.
Prone to
They're
arguing.
definitely prone to
I
arguing.
love how she's like, "Oh, it's one of those days, huh?" It's like
one of those days.
you want to wake up. Everything is
What
fucked. Everybody sucks.
They played that song last night. Anyway.
What?
You ran into the room.
You really buried the lead there.
But what did Obama have to do?
I
with
don't
that?
know.
Yeah,
I didn't see the video. I would like to see the TikTok.
Some of these conversations don't feel real. Because
Yeah.
like they say shit like that. It's like,
Obama exists.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
I believe the TikTok video was about Kamala Harris.
Oh, okay.
but what does that have to do with Obama?
Well, you ever get those like?
They were saying that. Never mind.
Well, you ever-
Kamala was going to be the first black man in office.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! I'm sorry. Got it.
Is what the guy was saying.
Yeah. It's what that psychopath was saying.
But you ever see like those like TikTok videos where it's like Reddit like problems and they're just clearly fake? You
No.
ever see? Oh, Well, that's all right then.
You mean like that page, big dick issues?
Well, yeah, it'll be like, oh,
just making that up.
it'll be like, oh, the boss is texting me, and then it'll be like, you're fired because I hate you, and then they'll be like, you can't do that, and they'll be like, fuck you. It was just stuff like that.
And then everyone clapped.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they cheered.
They cheered. Standing ovation.
Standing ovation. No, verdict, overreacting.
Verdict: James Franco completely right.
James Franco innocent.
Well, let's go to the next one here. So this this is a new text conversation. Again, am I overreacting to my boyfriend imposing veganism on me? So this is coming from a female. This woman is wondering if she is overreacting to this guy. So this is Casey and Pat this time.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
All right. I don't need you to act like you are the victim because your boyfriend makes you feel bad about paying for animal abuse. You ain't the victim.
You don't make me feel bad about paying for animal abuse. Then the name's blanked out, I assume.
Smart.
You make me resent you for the way you speak to me and react to my own personal choice, and that's a way bigger issue.
I'm sorry I drove you to resenting me, but my views on this won't change. Eating animals is morally wrong.
I'm clearly not asking you to change your views. I'm asking you to stop treating me like I deserve to be ignored because I do eat animals.
You are asking me to ignore my views for the benefit of our relationship.
If you want to surround yourself only with people who are vegan, that's fine, but you clearly don't.
Straw man. This is about you and me and the cow.
What?
I'm not talking about other people.
No, didn't ask. Yes, and I am not vegan.
Okay, but then don't send me cute animal videos anymore. Don't talk to me about how adorable your dogs are. Be consistent. Don't be a hypocrite.
You be consistent. Why are you dating someone who isn't vegan if you can't stand it so much?
Because I love every single other thing about you.
Are you going to kill yourself?
Yes. Yes, I am.
I actually don't know what that said.
I think they're probably asking if they're going to
someone,
place.
someone's place, yeah.
Heaven.
God's place.
I shouldn't have to hide what I eat because I'm worried you will just change your tone, hang up, and then pretend nothing is wrong. It's a weird dynamic, and it's not healthy. I just had a sandwich with meat in it, and you hung up on me.
I shouldn't have to give up my ethics because of how they make you feel.
Your reaction was not your ethics.
Oh, damn, that's a good response.
That
In order for me to not react whatsoever to someone I love so dearly mentioning they support animal abuse, I would have to be true. I would have to not be true to myself and what I believe in. Is that what you're asking me to do?
I'm not engaging with this. If
that's manipulative. What have I twisted? I'm sorry you refuse to engage in any conversation which challenges your behavior, and I'm sorry that what I believe is right and wrong doesn't align with what you believe is right and wrong, namely the slaughter of an innocent animal. Are you going to ignore me now?
No, I'm walking home. I can't argue on the street, can I?
You can.
You for sure can.
I see it all the time.
I'm making you feel bad because a life was lost as a result of your behavior?
That's really noble of you, but it's my choice, so I don't need you to do that.
What about the cow's choice to live? Oh, wait, it doesn't get to choose.
Oh, then the cow can make me... Okay, then the cow can make me feel bad. I don't need you to act like an asshole and pretend it's good for the cause. Whatever. I can't read.
How? It's dead. And then you turn a blind eye to the ones which aren't dead yet?
Yes, I do. So do you want that to be a problem in our relationship or just accept that we have different views like most people would?
Wow.
Damn. It's just funny to me how like someone needs to go to Reddit to make sure that they're in the right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
have some fucking self-confidence,
Yeah.
dude.
Just like show two of your friends.
yeah,
these
just
text
talk to
messages.
one person
Yeah.
about this. Yeah, they're being insane.
Yeah. I mean, also, like, who cares? Like, you're dating already. This has already been
It
a
is
thing.
weird,
Yeah.
What do you think, Chris?
I mean,
What do you think?
I think she's in the right.
It's funny to me because Chris started with usually they're overreacting. Both cases, which is not no.
Yeah.
You're underreacting.
Actually, it's weird that you think you're in the wrong. Even a little bit.
Yeah.
I will say I don't think she was arguing with her boyfriend though.
Who do you think she was arguing with?
Her girlfriend. Folks.
Oh, damn!
That did because it's like this is a male vegan, really?
Yeah, that was my joke.
Yeah. Really
Hurtful?
I thought you eat elk. I thought you guys all eat elk.
Yeah, all those vegans.
Yeah, Joe Rogan doesn't look so bad now, does he?
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's just have some self-confidence, honestly.
It does raise the question though, like, is it right to A, impose those beliefs on your partner, and B, should you really stick it out in a relationship if like you have that strong of disagreeing opinions?
Well, I think now would be the time for me to come out as right wing, and you should impose your opinions on everyone you meet and everyone around you. And if they have a problem with that, then you should scream at them.
Yeah. You think that's a right wing thing to do?
That's my thing to do.
That's the thing. That's how we engage.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Agree with me, or you're an enemy.
Die.
Yeah. Well, they're prone to arguing with that. I don't know. That's bad.
I don't know. Do you have anything you differ with on your girlfriend?
Yeah, tons of stuff. I'm sure.
But do you feel like, do you want her to believe the way you believe?
No, you bottle it up inside.
Yep.
Deep down.
That's right.
Kill her.
But it's whoa. That's right.
Well, I would never. Me and my girlfriend agree on everything.
Yeah. Right? Why I oughta.
All right, so this is not a text message exchange here, but this guy needs some help.
We'll
just lead with that.
We're the experts.
We are the experts.
So this is relationship help here. So
Here
am
we
I
go. The Chris's corner?
am I overreacting? My girlfriend thinks I overreacted because she went missing for 10 and a half hours and I called the police.
Wait, sorry. 10 and a half hours?
Yeah.
10 and a half hours.
Okay, I thought you said days for a second.
No, 10 and a half hours.
Oh.
All right, so here's the situation. We were chilling in the parking lot of our hotel. She's visiting Atlanta, and we went out for drinks for her birthday. When we got back at 1:18 a.m., I was feeling sick and went to our room to vomit and pass out. When I woke up at 4 a.m., I checked my texts and saw at 2:30 a.m. she texted, "Went out and be back soon." I tried calling for the next 2 hours, but no response. Then I went driving around looking for her, but I couldn't find her. It's not like her to walk off, especially when she has her dogs in the hotel. Finally, by 9 a.m., I involved the police. They met me at the hotel, took my statement, and investigated the hotel room and staff as to her whereabouts. Usually the police don't respond unless it's over 24 hours of being missing, but Atlanta is the largest sex trafficking hub of the U.S., so they made an exception. But finally, at 12:30 p.m., she walked into the hotel room. She said she took an Uber to a bar and tried to walk back to the hotel after her phone died, but she had to book a hotel room to stay at since she was already too drunk to walk further to the hotel. I gave her a hug and explained my concern. She was acting like I overreacted and kicked me out of the hotel room after police came back to verify her return in person. Am I overreacting by calling the police?
She's cheating on you.
I was going to say.
Yeah. I mean,
you are being cheated on.
You shouldn't have called the police, but she is clear. Yeah, like no one's just like, oh, I left my hotel and I had to get another hotel room to stay at.
That is, yeah. But it was overnight. You know what I mean? If you're going to be worried about someone, it would be, you know what I mean? If they went missing during the middle of the day, you're like, they're out doing something.
Right.
But over the middle of the night?
No,
I could see how you get to the part where you,
Right. Also, who's advertising that Atlanta's the sex trafficking capital of the world?
Have you ever been to the Atlanta airport?
No.
Them. The Atlanta airport mentions it consistently.
They're like, stop it.
They're like, be careful out here.
Put that kid down right now.
Listen, we know this is our place, and we probably should be doing something about it, but we're not. So
kids are not for sale.
We're not going to fix it. Just be more scared.
You need to stop buying kids. You normal guy.
It's like when, like back in the day, would it be like a college party, and you just be like, well, that place roofies. We're just not going to go there. You know what I mean? Like, instead of being like, well, let's stop them from doing that. Like, just don't go.
Just avoid it. It's not worth it.
Well, I remember like my freshman year of college, I got roofied at a party, and then my roommate called the police, and then they're like, yeah, we've got so many complaints about that house. And they're like, goodbye.
Call me when you get raped, though.
Yeah.
I can't do anything unless it actually happens to you.
That's right.
But no, I would 100%
You've really been digging in on that point.
I think it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's nuts. You can threaten never mind. We don't need to. But it's it's not an overreaction. I would 100% call the police. I mean, honestly,
Chrissy the narc.
3 hours missing, I would be worried.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm not going to sleep. Did
3
that guy
hours
go
missing?
to sleep? Yeah.
I mean,
She's gone for 10 hours.
I feel like there's been times where I don't hear from my girlfriend for like 12 hours. I'm like, she's busy.
I was
No,
about to say,
but-
do you text your girlfriend all day?
No. But at nighttime, and we're on vacation together, and she leaves the hotel. and doesn't
they were
come
on
back.
vacation. I did miss the first.
They were on vacation together. He went back to go puke and pass out, which is, you don't even need to put that in the message.
Yeah.
But he just wanted everyone to think he's really
Yeah.
cool.
He's like, I have a part. Oh, I turned it up a little too
Yeah.
hard.
But then another
I
weird
turned
thing,
it up to 11, and I threw up all over the place.
but then as soon as he's like, she's missing, he's like, I better drive. I better drive around to find her.
yeah. He sobered up real quick. Took a shower, had a black coffee, and he's cruising Atlanta.
That's right.
No, yeah, she definitely cheated on him. Then.
Oh, 100%.
100%. That's what you do in Atlanta.
Yeah, those Georgia boys, you kidding me?
That's what you do when
I
you go to
can't
Atlanta.
stay away from a Georgia boy.
You go to Atlanta, you go, who can I have sex with here?
The Migos.
The Migos. 2 of the 3 Migos.
Oh, that's true. I guess you can't have all of them anymore.
Yeah.
Rip, take off.
Yeah.
See you in the skies.
There is an
Sheep took
update.
off.
Oh, there's an update?
There's 2 of them. I'll give you the first one.
Alright.
He confronted her. She was with another man.
Oh, hey,
Called
Bingo. And Bingo was his name, oh.
The second update, she apparently didn't even have cancer, so he's an idiot.
Wait.
I'm so- wait.
I missed that.
I may have missed something here.
She has cancer?
Apparently, she has cancer. That was his second update. Yep.
But
She
she
didn't have
doesn't have
cancer.
cancer.
Time out. Debate. Are you allowed to cheat if you have cancer?
Yes.
What,
That was
is
fast.
it terminal or is it skin cancer?
Let's say you're waiting for the phone call. You allowed to cheat?
I think you got bigger issues. You know,
Wait,
let's not
the phone-
focus on getting dick. Like, let's.
Wait, so the phone call for what? To be told that you have cancer?
No, to be told how bad it is.
Oh, I mean, I don't think they tell you that over there. I think they tell you to come in.
Can you cheat?
Well, I remember I heard one story where it was like a woman had cancer, recovered, and then was like, now that I'm fixed, I kind of want to cheat.
So you'd rather her cheat than
Yeah, I mean, you don't want
die?
to cheat when you have cancer. You're all tired.
Okay, yes. And their bones are brittle.
Yeah, you want to be at full strength if you're
Right,
gonna.
that's right. If you're going to take
plow.
some huge penis.
Yeah, oh
that's
my
right.
god! What, you want to break a hip? Is
Yeah, that's right.
Let me
You
ask
know,
you this.
You're only good for a year after you break a hip. Most people die within a year.
that true?
Yep.
That's
That's because it's a lot of old people and they fall and then
Oh.
it's not a good
Oh,
sign.
they always be falling.
They do
Like
be
weeble
falling.
wobbles.
No, weeble wobbles don't fall down, Chris. That's the
Oh.
whole marketing. Fuck! They weeble, they wobble, but they don't fall down.
Yeah, I was just trying to talk to you guys, man. You guys are so fucking cool. I just wanted to hang out.
Yeah, we're the cool guys. We know a lot about toys. What they
From
do.
the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking Beyblades. Those things keep
dude,
spinning
it's
on,
a ball
don't
in
they?
the cup. The ball never falls out of the cup. It stays to the cup.
It would be funny to get
Do I have
like.
to explain that game to you too? 'Cause that's not how it
Well, I'm just saying. What? How am I supposed to put the ball in the cup? I don't get
Yeah,
it.
that would be really funny though, to like go to a bar and just keep getting checked on toy knowledge by like frat guys. You're like, oh, laser tag. I like when the laser hits the receptor on the other person. I was like, it doesn't even do that. You fucking loser.
You guys ever play laser tag?
Yeah,
I love
all the time. I
We
love laser
used
tag.
to have laser
I play it
guns
now.
at like at our house.
Against kids.
We still have those guns.
Like the ones,
Yeah.
the at-home ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you could just
Those like never worked.
you can.
Oh, they work, pal.
Oh, really?
No,
they were good.
They work. Yeah,
we
they
had
were
some
good.
good ones. We
Yeah.
were big into Nerf too. Nerf or nothing.
Nerf for nothing. Now
You guys
they
at Nerf fights?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
There was one night, my dad was like chasing us around with like the big chain gun, like the Nerf gun, like chain gun.
Oh, just
It was
a
like
real gun.
one of the best like childhood memories. Like, oh my god, that was so fun. And then the next night, I was like, let's play again. But he was hungover this time around instead of completely hammered. So I was like, oh shit, that was just drunk.
Yeah.
It was fun for a little
I
bit.
think the last time
Therapy session.
I think the last time I remember having a Nerf fight was I think it was like 8th grade, and my friend Brad and I would have Nerf gun fights sometimes. And I remember I drank 8 Sierra Mist cans, and then I pieced him the fuck up with a Nerf axe, and I beat the fuck out of him with it. I was like, it's Nerf or nothing.
It's fucking Nerf or nothing. Pat used to mod the Nerf guns.
I used to mod Nerf guns for a little bit.
Cool.
You want to talk about cool shit?
This is the cool guy podcast.
They say, they never talk about the good parts of alcoholism.
Right?
Like you're gonna have a great day with your kids. The next day's gonna be real bad for that kid.
Suck.
But
And they're not going to know what's going on.
Then you just wake up and just start drinking again.
That's
You're
true,
ready
yeah.
for day 2 with the kid.
I'm not calling your dad an alcoholic.
Little hair of
but-
the dog. No, he should be. You should try it out for a little bit. I don't know.
You got some hot takes.
I'm just riffing.
That is a fun hot take, though. Yeah, everyone should be an
I
alcoholic.
think you should go through it. Just try it out.
Yeah,
See if it works.
you like it.
See how much you
Because
like
people
it.
historically like it and then can stop.
Yeah. It's not a bad life.
It
can
is.
I
I
think
can
it's
see the PSA ads for it right now. Like, see if alcoholism's for you.
Just try it out.
It's so funny to be like, alcoholism, it's a good life. You've seen the guys.
Just like a guy like waking up with like bottles all over his room and just
Yeah.
like, it's a beautiful
Yeah.
life.
Did you ever think your nose wasn't quite big enough?
Yeah, you ever drive past like a liquor store at 9 a.m. You see guys, you're like, God, those fucking guys are living.
Oh, there was one night my friends and I were like up all night, just like, fucking around or whatever. We're like driving through town at like 6 a.m. And there was a guy walking down the street with like a 30 rack and his mouth was just hanging open. Like, it looked like it was like not like the muscles don't work. It was just like hanging
Jesus.
open. He looked like one of those animated characters from Pink Floyd's The Wall. It's just like grotesque animation of a guy.
But it's a good life.
It's a good life, dude. It's good
Like
work
that-
if you can get it.
That's living.
Yeah.
He's gonna let himself into his motel room all by himself.
Yeah. Well,
That's living.
we've talked about it before, but do you know about that World of T-shirts guy? That alcoholic guy?
The world of Tish. No.
World of
Yeah.
Fill me in.
There's this guy, he's like, I think he's like younger. I think he's like 23, 24 or something like that. He is just this alcoholic, autistic guy in New York. And what he does is a walking tour of the city, and he's just a vicious alcoholic. So you do a walking tour, you give him $50, he promises you a walking tour of New York, but all he does is go to different bars and get drunk every day. And then there's this guy who's like a streamer named Mr. Based, who's like a 45-year-old man who basically just feeds him booze and has him stream with him every day. And how the stream works is like just at his weird apartment filming them, and he just feeds this guy booze. And then how they make money is you can pay to put in messages like text to speech, and all it is just tormenting this guy. So like you'll pay $20, but like this guy paid $20, and then you read the message and it's like, I'm gonna steal your hat. Like he has a hat he's very attached to. And he's like, I'm gonna steal your hat. The guy like freaks out. I was like, no, not my hat. And that's his life. That's his life until he dies.
But he's making it seems like a solid living.
He's making
$20
probably
at a time.
It's good work if you can
he's
get
making probably like $200 a day.
just getting drunk and having
So-
meltdowns in the street.
so 10 people
That's it.
go, I'm going to steal your hat. And then they leave and go on to their real life. And this guy has to
Yeah.
deal with those. So, yeah. It's not so funny now, is it?
No, sounds pretty bad.
It actually sounds like paradise.
Yeah. Yeah. Alcoholism is a good life, huh, Chris?
It's good work if you
Well,
can
see,
get
he's
it.
doing it wrong. You got to be a lone wolf. You can't have some guy being the puppet master leading you around. You just got to be your own guy, just
True.
rot in a motel
No
room.
wife, no kids, all
gotta-
alone.
That's right.
You got to be an alcoholic, but completely in control.
No woman, no cry.
It's not a link, but can you search one other thing on TikTok for me, and then maybe we can try to close out with
Yeah.
this. Can you look up Terrence Howard "Flower of Life" speech? You know this Terrence Howard making new math. You familiar with
I'm
this?
familiar with him making new math, but
Yeah.
are you guys familiar with the fact that he was extorted because he has a very small penis.
Yeah, but wasn't it in a movie? Like, how do you get extorted for that?
No. So apparently, some woman said that if she didn't give him money, she was going to release the sex tape of your small penis. She's talking to him in the messages.
I mean, how
so
small
instead,
is-
I think he got ahead of it and was like,
Yeah.
this woman's going to try to do this to me.
Well,
I'm gonna invent a new number system.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, 2 inches isn't small in my number
16
system.
inches.
it's also just the hubris of like, if you had that small of a penis and was like, let's make a tape, I'd be like, no. For what? But yeah, this is him explaining his math. Oh, I think this might be the wrong video, but basically it's just like I think he was at like a red carpet thing and just starts like explaining his new math, and it's just fucking psychotic. Like he thinks like 1 times 1 is 2 and not 1, and he just keeps ranting.
What's his
about-
reasoning, though?
His reasoning is that like you can't take any 2 things and like combine them and have it be 1, which like makes sense in anything other than math.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's also like, just stick to having a small penis.
That's
Like,
right.
why are you making
If you're gonna-
waves?
Yeah, be dumb.
It's fine. No, I used to hook up with this chick who was a PA on Empire, and he was on that show, and she would have to like literally chase him around the set to like wrangle him. Like he's just an absolute fucking nightmare to work with. And he also
That's a
on,
fun job.
on
though.
every single like call sheet or like anything with his name on it throughout the entire production, he insisted on being referred to as Mr. Number One.
Okay,
he,
that
he
rocks.
would not go by
You know
Terrence Howard. It's I'm
Huge penis.
Mr. Number
No
One.
chance.
This is an overcorrection if I ever heard of one.
Oh, here
That's
it is.
how I invented tangential flight, because your math, someone programmed
right.
that lie
It's a
in
lie.
there and lied to you and everyone, and all your fundamentals are off.
Well,
That's
certainly
recipe.
now. I mean, I don't even know what to think.
You heard
I
that
know what just
you
happened.
heard that I said 1 times 1 equals 2.
Do you know what just
Did you?
happened?
Wait, you
He's
heard
not on
that
Neil
I
deGrasse
said
Tyson's
both
I
of
was
y'all-
bad at math. I was horrible at
both
it.
of y'all had heard that I said 1 times 1 equals 2, didn't you? You had heard it somewhere. Somebody that was
Yeah, I'd heard it.
And then everybody said I was crazy.
Yeah, they did say that.
Well, am I crazy or
I
is the
don't know, man.
calculator broke?
Everyone in the thing just
Yeah.
all right.
Well, imagine like being like a multimillionaire and like just the things going on in your mind are like bus stop conversations.
Yeah.
you have millions of dollars and you basically have the mind of a bus stop guy.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to sound like a bit here, but I feel like micro penis fellas, you got real bad people representing them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this guy, the Instagram tells me Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
There's a micro penis. It's all
Yeah.
just like
Not a good
they need
cohort.
someone to come out.
They
and
need a
just be
hero.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
hey, I'm with you. I'm normal. I'm
Hey.
good.
Yeah.
I think you might be the guy.
Hey.
who do you think would be the best guy to be the champion of micro penis men?
The Rock.
That would be good, actually.
Right?
know
'Cause
he's
he's
gotta-
super
He's
masculine.
got to
you know
have a
what I
tiny
Well,
cock. Yeah.
I don't know though, because I feel like
I'm
it
sure
should
The
be-
Rock has a tiny cock.
It should be a
mean?
guy
Is that
who
just because it rhymes?
Yeah. I feel like it should be a guy who like doesn't need to rely on like a sick bod, you know? Like I feel like it should be like Elon Musk.
Okay, so you're saying, my thing was like that way. See, we can be masculine. We look like this guy.
Yeah.
Just our penis size has nothing to do with how good of men we are.
Well, like you ever see how
I'm
like
championing for them. I'm just imagining what I would say
Well,
if I was one of these men.
If I had a small cock, that's what I would say. Yeah.
Well, like a week ago, I saw that John Cena has a big bald spot, and I was kind of like, "Look at this fucking guy, huh?" But I feel like if The Rock had a small penis, like, well, he's not perfect. Look at his little
Right,
little
that's
fucking
good,
shrimp
right?
penis.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like it should be someone where it's like it doesn't even
matter.
change how you look at them. You know, like it should be like it should. You know, what it should be is Brad Pitt.
I think there might be. I think there's a rumor out there of Brad Pitt. I can't remember which way it was though.
He's
I think
a
it might be
vampire.
small. That's why he's in the song like that. Don't impress me much. He's got a small cock.
He's in
That's
that
true.
song.
Yeah, he goes, "Oh, so you're Brad Pitt?" That don't impress me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Well, now she's gonna change it to so you're Timothy Chalamet. She's gonna keep changing it.
So you're Logan Paul.
Yeah.
That don't impress me.
You guys like Timothy Chalamet?
No,
No, I think he
I
looks
don't know.
like
He's good. He's a good actor.
I just got on board with the guy.
Really?
Yeah,
Because he was on SportsCenter.
Yep.
Oh, that kind of turned me away from
no
him.
way that guy was watching college football.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Because there's no way he was like talking about like Jackson State. Like, there's no way.
Well,
he's watching,
there was
like,
which is always is bizarre to me. It's what makes me think that, like, I don't know. Well, you'll see where I go with this in a second. But like, there was a picture of him as like a child getting invited to the like he won like a ticket to the Knicks game or whatever. Like he won an event, then they got to go to the Knicks game and sit like courtside. And he took a picture with like two different Knicks players when he was like a child.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like
Like a child.
well, not like a teen. You know, what I mean? Like he wasn't
yeah.
famous yet.
Yeah,
like he was just.
child.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was famous since he was a kid. I don't really know much about it.
And
but-
then where'd you? Because I've looked up pictures of Timothy Chalamet as a child a lot of times. I've never seen this.
Reddit. I don't know. It's just so maybe he did know college. Maybe he's a big sports guy because he was super excited in the photo.
yeah.
I zoomed it in. He looked really
He
excited.
looked really excited. Yep.
Well, I think that's the best ending you're gonna get. A great ending for this podcast.
We have to announce our winner of the Ignoramus
no,
Award
of course
for
we
today.
do.
I forgot about
We
this.
simply must.
So drum roll, please. Here we go.
It's Chris.
Oh,
It's Chris.
That's funny.
what did I do?
I wonder.
What I did was make this episode a lot harder for Garrett to edit. Sorry, folks. That's our first episode of Confidently Wrong. Yeah.
February 8th, I'm going to be headlining.
Oh,
really? Nice.
That's big news, guys.
That's Empire Comedy Club in Portland,
in Portland, Maine. I need one ticket at least. So
buy
I want to get
tickets.
that Chris Nugeth right wing bump.
There you go.
Nothing
Who,
right wing about me.
Who's featuring on that?
It's up to me. I get to decide. So I don't know yet.
Someone's featured on it. We'll plug that as well.
They're probably on this show if I had to guess.
So yeah, February 8th, Empire Comedy Club. Follow Empire Comedy Club because we're there a lot too. And thank you to producer Garrett. Thank you, Casey Watson,
Thank you,
for coming in and being on our first episode. I'm Chris
course.
Nugeth,
I'm Pat Nugeth.
and this is Confidently Wrong. Please listen again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Confidently Wrong is a Barn Boys production. Hosted by Christopher and Patrick Newgath. Produced and edited by Garrett Morris. Special thanks to this episode's guest Casey Watson. Catch new episodes weekly wherever you get your podcasts.